alongside me, I got Juan, and today's special guest, Mr. Michael Moncada,
It's
who
about
was
time you
br-
show yourself.
brought up in one of our previous episodes. And as you can see, I'm in a very bright room because my room is not available today, as it is also a guest room. But however, that is not the main topic of today. So to give you guys a little quick background over here, we have two geniuses who think they know basketball,
Well,
and
one.
every time they get into very heated arguments, and today you're gonna get to see why. So, I ain't gonna leave anything to no introductions. So we have talked about in the podcast previously on the GOAT debate, very little bit, nothing too crazy. I know it's a debate that, a lot of you probably have discussed amongst friends, family, but these two go at it in particular. So we're gonna start off very hot and heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, to my co-host Juan and to our special guest Michael Moncada. I guess I'm gonna go with Michael Moncada first, Juan. Since he's a
Yes,
special
I
guest.
agree. I agree. I think he
Michael,
deserves. I think he deserves
Michael,
that chance
who
after what I'm
is
about to give him, boy.
who
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
GOAT? Michael
Well,
Jordan or LeBron James?
I would like to first start by putting on a real Lakers
Here
jersey.
we go. Here
You
we
know,
go.
and it
Y'all
can
starting
speak
to see
for
what I'm dealing
itself.
with.
We
Y'all
don't do
starting to
fours,
see
we
what I'm
do
dealing
threes
with
over
here.
here. Um,
What have I gotten
LeBron.
myself
What are we
into?
talking about? LeBron.
Anybody that's a Lakers fan knows that boy's a phony, boy. It's all about the 24, my
Nah,
homie.
brother, we
It's
do
all
the
about the
23 over
24,
here.
my guy.
We do the
Here we
23.
go.
That's washed.
Yeah, okay.
Listen,
That's why he has two jerseys retired in the arena. Come on now, don't get me going, dog.
Popena,
All
vamos,
right, all
Popena.
right, all right, all right, Juan. So, Michael, you're saying that obviously the go here is LeBron James. Can you please give me full details as to why you think that man is the GOAT?
Wait. Before Michael goes, can we clarify who is he debating like over the GOAT debate here? Because that's very broad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
he's picking LeBron over Jordan.
Okay. So
y'all heard
yeah,
it. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all
yeah.
heard it here first.
So can I ask a question first? Also,
What is
Right.
your
The
question?
stage is yours.
so is my argument gonna be about championships or who's a better player?
No.
Because if it's gonna be
Go.
about
Ooh,
The
no,
championships,
wait,
floor
I
wait,
don't
is
wait,
have an
wait,
argument.
wait,
yours.
wait,
The
wait, wait,
floor
wait,
is
wait, wait,
yours,
wait, wait,
Michael.
wait, wait,
Go.
wait. Wait, time out. Wait, time out. You picked LeBron
Overall,
over
you picked
Jordan.
them
Now you need to
overall.
tell me why LeBron
Yeah.
over
It's
Jordan.
overall, Michael. It's overall.
I'm
You
just
picked
saying,
them.
if it's championships, I don't have an argument. But if we're
Oh
talking
my
about the
God,
greater
we're
players,
telling you already. It's overall.
Michael, you're already starting to sound like every LeBron James fan out there
no,
and trying to create the
This is what it
shield
is
for
with LeBron
LeBron.
people,
I'm not
bro. The
creating a
water
You
slows
shield.
them
need
down.
to give me your
Obviously,
argument as to why LeBron is better than Jordan.
okay.
Right now, you're starting a franchise. You have prime LeBron and prime Jordan. Who do you pick?
I'm picking prime LeBron.
You are
Easy.
crazy, but please give me details
Um,
why.
why? Because I could trust him with the ball more. He's more clutch in playoffs performances. Yes, that's a stat one. You could look that up. It's a stat you could look up. They had to make the greatest teams to stop this man. What are we talking about? They had to get KD from the Thunder to join the Warriors just to stop this man because the guy came back a 3-1 lead. Yes,
So LeBron didn't have
yes.
to do the same thing by leaving Cleveland to go win a championship.
No, Babo, what are we talking about?
Oh, I'm gonna
No,
stop. I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna
one,
give you the
one,
floor before I
one,
start. I'm gonna give you the
one,
floor before I start. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead
one,
and blab your mouth. Take
one.
your time here.
Listen
We
to
all
me.
know who's gonna win
One,
this anyway.
one. When LeBron left the Cavs went 19 and 63. What are we talking about?
What happened?
When LeBron left the Cavs went 19 and 63, won 19
Okay,
games
and
from
and
open
that's
field.
where I'm gonna tell you what I told you before. I'm not
What?
saying LeBron is a bad player. Clearly, him leaving the Cavs made that effect. He was the best player of that franchise. Hence, why when he went back, he won the first championship for quite some time and ended the longest drought in sports history for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next,
Yes.
thank you. What else you have?
Yes, and when Michael Jordan left to go retire, the Bulls
You
still won
you
50,
mean you
50
mean hold
plus
on,
games.
time
Wait,
out,
wait, hear
time
me
out, time
out.
out, time out, time out. You mean he left to do what GOAT things and GOAT people do, right? Because he's
What?
semi-retired to go play baseball since he's so talented.
That's a
And
good thing.
hold on, and LeBron couldn't do the same thing. LeBron couldn't do the same thing because his mom wouldn't stop whining about how he didn't want poor little LeBron how to break a finger on the football field. Because let's
No.
not forget that LeBron originally was playing football and basketball, and he was highly
Yes.
scouted to play both. But you know what
Yeah.
the reason? And you could Google this. You could stat check me, fact check me on this. The reason why he didn't pursue football is because his mom literally told him, "I don't want him breaking a finger on the field. It's too dangerous for me. I don't want him on the field." AKA translating to what I've been trying to tell you
I,
that LeBron
okay.
is a damn soft ass bitch.
All right. Listen.
Oh,
So my retort to that is my retort to that. If you want to go to that extent, you can actually go look up this. A young LeBron James, right? A young LeBron James got picked by Michael Jordan, by Magic, by all of these old players, right? To go play at a high school game. LeBron beat all of those players. No one guarded him. That's you can go look that up.
wait, say that one more time. You kind of lagged out. Say it one more time.
They pick, listen. You can go look this up. They got a
Listen,
young
Juan,
LeBron
listen.
James. They got a young LeBron James, right? With an old ass Michael Jordan. LeBron was like what, 15 years old,
Uh huh.
and they were all in the gym, and no one was able to guard LeBron. No
So
one in
what you're
Jordan's ever
so
was
what
able to
you're
guard LeBron.
telling me, what you're
You can
telling
go look
me,
that up.
well, I can look it up, but I
Go
don't
ahead.
have to look it up to tell you what common sense will tell me, dumbass. Now
Go
pay
ahead.
attention to what I'm about to tell you. Obviously, they
Go
got a
ahead.
young cat with a bunch of old dudes because the old dudes
Oh
wanted
my
just to see what
God.
this guy was about. And obviously, he was
No,
outballing everybody because you just said it yourself. All the other guys were already in their 40s when they picked him up. They were having
it don't
fun with this
matter.
guy.
It don't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter.
Why it doesn't matter?
Because you know who's right now in his 40s and still playing like the best player in the league.
Uh-huh. Tell me. I know who it is. I know who it is. Tell me. Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell me.
it's
Tell
Go
me. Tell
James.
me.
It's Go James,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So we
yeah,
know.
yeah. So let me
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you
yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
I knew you see, I knew you were gonna bring up that point, and this is where I'm gonna jump in on
Go
this.
ahead.
If Jordan and all these greats, Magic, you can name them, Larry
Be
Bird,
careful of this.
we could go down the list. If all these guys had the same type of advanced medical treatments that
Oh
LeBron has
my
been
God.
taking for ages,
No,
they could
no,
all
don't
have a longer
go.
career and they could all have
No,
better stats. The only reason
no.
why LeBron performs how he's performing right now is because everything que el tipo se mete en los brazos, en la pierna
No,
throughout the
man.
year,
You can't
and you
even
can
you
stat.
can't
Hold
even
on,
check that.
hold on, hold on, because you can stat
Stat
check
check
me
that
on
for me.
this. You can stat check me on this. Look it up. Look up how much LeBron James spends on his body throughout a year. If anybody wants to look
Yeah,
it
it
up,
wasn't two
the
million
number
dollars.
is
One. It
ridiculous.
wasn't.
The number is
What do you
ridiculous.
want? So okay. So you mean to tell me? So you're mad? I don't. I would never
I'm not
understand that
mad.
because you're
I'm
mad.
not. First of all, I'm not mad. I'm having fun.
Wait.
I'm not
No,
having
no,
fun.
no,
Don't
no,
get it
no.
twisted.
This is the problem. But this is the problem. This is the problem with Jordan fans like you. This is the problem because you guys. I don't understand y'all. You're upset with a grown man, right? Recovering his body for the next season to be healthy, to play the best performance that he can give
I'm
his
not upset.
horrible, horrible ass
I'm not
team.
upset. Oh, we have special guests. We have special guests, ladies and
Horrible
gentlemen,
ass team.
that have arrived in the scenes. I told y'all this was gonna be big. I told you this is live. If you guys are not tuned in, make sure you jump on your phones right now, Instagram, whatever you gotta do. Get on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We're live, baby. We're live. We're handling this in
Mira, we
live
did
TV.
we did a guest with that man. He spoke twice and never spoke again.
But anyway,
What?
your arguments make no sense, Michael. I'm not disagreeing with
How?
you. I'm clearly stating that the times are different, and the reason why LeBron is
Yeah,
playing still
but
at the level that he's playing is because the medical treatments are way different.
it's not
Jordan
just
did not
medical
have
treatments.
access to any of this.
You got to hold the player accountable. Juan, it's
Huh?
not my fault that Michael Jordan didn't want to take care of his body and didn't want to keep playing.
Well,
It's not
again,
LeBron's fault.
your argument is invalid because
So
I'm clearly
so
stating it's different
Michael,
times.
Michael, one of the things I am gonna be doing throughout the night on both of you guys is stat checking you. And according to
Okay.
stats, when it came to clutch performances, Jordan did a lot better than LeBron James.
Duh, it doesn't take a
No,
rocket
and we're
Just
science.
talking
wanted
about
to,
playoffs.
what are we talking about here, bro? Of course, it's
We're talking about
playoffs.
playoffs. Playoffs, yes, playoffs.
Jordan, bro, I'm sorry, it
What
says
are
it
we
right
talking
here.
about playoffs? What are we talking about championships? LeBron's record
Listen,
is 4 and what? 4-9, four and
no, we're not
six.
talking about championships. If we're talking about championships, I don't have an argument. Then Russell's the
Well,
GOAT.
you don't have arguments in a lot of things. Number one, let me just make that clear. Like we're just giving you the opportunity to come on this platform right now because I need everybody to see what I've been dealing with for the past damn month. This is ridiculous. I need everybody to see this. I need everybody to be seeing this on live TV wherever they want to tune in
All right,
right now.
all
We are
right, all right.
live, baby. Make sure y'all
Okay, so
subscribe.
all right, all right. So let's define greatness, right? Let's put it here.
Okay.
Let's put it here.
What
Let's
are we
define.
gonna define
Let's
about great?
define greatness. When Jordan first got to the league, he got swept in the playoffs by the Celtics
Hmm.
and the Pistons, right?
Okay.
When has LeBron ever gotten swept in the playoffs to get to the finals while he has the worst team ever? LeBron
So
has
I'm gonna
always
be quite on. I'm gonna be
LeBron has
completely.
always been wait.
All
LeBron
right.
has always been in, as has always had a disadvantage with whatever team he's had.
Really,
Yeah.
really,
Until he went to
really,
Miami and hear me out. Until he went to Miami,
really.
yeah, you know why? Because
Disadvantage? When you
Even when
just
he
said
went
this
to
guy was
Miami,
arguably
hear
the
me out.
youngest guy to step in a gym with all these greats and he was
Hear me,
outballing and outplaying everybody, this
yeah,
is live, Michael. Be very careful with
bro.
what you're saying. People are
Babo,
watching
you
this.
mean to tell me?
People
You
are
mean
going
to
to come
tell me?
back to this and put you
You
on the
mean to tell
spot. Be very careful.
Juan, Juan, LeBron came in the league with a horrible cast teams and then went to
So now we're
Miami.
going to blame the team when this
No, we're
man is
not.
supposed to be
Yeah,
the greatest
hell yeah, we're
basketball
gonna blame
player
the
ever.
team.
Now
What
we're
do you
going to blame the
mean?
team.
What do you mean?
This is what we're doing. This is really what we're doing, Michael.
What do
This
you
is the
mean?
point. This is the point of your argument that we got into. This is sad, Michael. I really
No, it's
thought you
not.
were gonna be becoming better with better things and more heat because right now
No,
it's
it
easy,
is. Hey,
Michael.
no, but it's
Right now
true.
it's easy,
It
baby.
is true.
Right
How do
now,
you want me?
Couple. Right
How
now
do you
I'm
want me
cooking you
to
like
be?
Steph
How
Curry,
do
my
you?
boss.
How do you want LeBron to be a dynasty with the San
So
Antonio
so
Spurs
okay. So
with
okay.
Sojourner Ilgauskas?
Okay,
What the hell do
okay,
you want me to do
okay.
with
I
Ilgauskas?
love the passion, baby. You can scream at me all you want, but that doesn't mean it makes your points more
What?
valid. Okay, so let's just make that clear.
Go ahead.
Now let's now hear me out,
All right,
because
so
I've given you. Hold on now, because you got me tired. You got me tired, and now I'm fed up. Now I'm gonna
go
bring
ahead.
up
Go
the
ahead.
facts. Now I'm gonna bring up the stats. I'm gonna bring up everything. You clearly claim that LeBron has a disadvantage when he got drafted. You clearly claim that this guy.
Yes. What are
Hold,
you?
hold,
What are we talking about? Yes.
hold on though. So you're gonna bring me to my next point that I've told you before, which by the way, guys, I'm glad this is finally live because I was going crazy when I talked to this guy in person because it wasn't live. Like people were not having the chance to see this man speak about what he was
Go ahead.
touching up on, and the world needs to see this, baby. And now we are here. So here is where we're going with things, Michael. And I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2, baby, like Mike Tyson. Here we go. All right. So you clearly stated that
Don't
LeBron
bite off my
has
ear,
a
Juan.
disadvantage. Now, I'm gonna tell you two things, right? I'm gonna tell you what I told you before. Clearly, LeBron not felt the need. Let me rephrase that. Clearly, LeBron needed to leave to go win championships. Yes or no? It's a simple question. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, Okay.
Now, my question to
Oh,
you is:
hold
if you want
on.
to ask me a
Hey,
question, does that diminish him as a player?
hold on.
Does that make
I
him a
said
worse player?
hold on. I said I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2, baby. That was
Go
my
ahead.
first one.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now, take notes, fellas, for anybody that's watching here. All right. So I already made my first point. So aside from that, I'm gonna bring in my second point because clearly the debate is between LeBron and Jordan, right? So I'm gonna bring up the second point, which is what I told you. Clearly, Jordan did not have
Oh
the
my
need.
God.
Oh my goodness! Oh, now we got a special appearance. Y'all pay attention. This
Surprise
is
guest,
happening.
baby.
This is
I'm
happening.
only stepping in. I'm only stepping
Oh,
in to correct the buffoonery that's going
the
on here.
buffoonery. Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
Hold on, because Gian,
Hold
you were
on.
scaring me the other day when you were saying that you got swindled by the
Hold
LeBron
on. Hold on. Hold on.
family.
Hold on.
So hold on.
I'm just
You
gonna
put your
drop.
shirt
I
on.
came on here to
You
drop some facts,
you
Juan.
put your
Okay.
Go
shirt on
ahead.
while you
I'm
continue.
looking
All
like
right.
LeBron right
But
now. I'm already getting
I'm
jumped
gonna
Listen.
I'm
Moncada,
Listen.
gonna
Listen.
put you on
Moncada,
the
Listen.
spot.
by the
Juan,
all-time
Moncada,
high NBA.
Moncada, Moncada, Juan.
I heard that. I heard you guys say that LeBron's never been
Whoa.
swept. He was
Time
swept
out.
in the
Time out.
'07
Time out. Time
finals,
out. Hold on. Time out.
2018,
Time
and
out. Time out.
2023.
Gian, time out. You guys is too many people. You're directing your attentions right now to the guy beneath you, which is the guy that made that statement. So I'm gonna go ahead and take myself away from the screen, and you can go ahead because I never said that.
So hold on, Michael.
Go ahead.
'07 finals.
Yeah.
Cavaliers swept 0
By the
and
Spurs.
4 by the Spurs.
With Sojourner Ilgauskas
2018
as the team.
0 and 4 by Golden State Warriors. 2023 0 and 4 to the Denver Nuggets. You know what Michael Jordan is?
What?
6 and 0,
6-0, baby.
undefeated, never lost.
Undefeated, baby.
Never
Never
lost.
lost.
Never lost.
Never lost.
So who was so who? Listen, Jordan didn't even get past the playoffs in the first round in the '80s.
Oh my
Pablo.
brothers.
Michael Michael
I'm telling
Jordan
you.
didn't need a big three to get his first
What are you
ring.
talking about? He
Learn
got
some
Dennis Rodman from the
lessons.
Pistons. What are we talking about?
Yo,
Oh,
this
Dennis
is
Rodman, because Dennis Rodman, who was averaging 9 points and 11 boards.
Well, it did the job
That's
because you can't diminish Dennis
that's who
Rodman.
you're comparing to Dwayne Wade,
That
who's an All NBA
Wow, I
player.
did
Chris
not
Bosh.
expect the guest
okay,
experience here. Like I did
okay,
My
not,
God, man. Listen.
okay.
I did
Yeah,
Okay.
not
and you have great
expect.
Okay.
play. You have great role players. You have Steve Kerr.
Gian,
You
you're
have
about to listen to what
Tony
I've been dealing with
Kukoc,
for the past month
and
and
you
a
have
half.
Phil
Look,
Jackson
look
as
at
your
me, I'm
head
saying,
coach.
Steve Kerr?
You have Phil
Steve
Jackson as your
Kerr?
head coach. What are we talking about?
bro.
I'm done. This guy just referenced Steve Kerr as a great player.
Yeah, he was a
Listen,
great player.
listen, man.
He was a great player, Dion.
Get back to work because you don't know ball.
Yo, this guy needs his job. This guy needs his job to be able to continue making a living.
Thank you,
Because,
Gian, for
oh my God.
that
But
special
hold on,
guest
because I,
spirit. I
hold on,
kept that
Julio.
hidden.
Hold
You
on,
know.
Julio. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. So where we're at the conversation when again, shout out to Gian for jumping in and reinstating some of the things that clearly need to be reinstated because I didn't expect that by the way. That was not planned, Michael. But I know you're a fan of that, so you love that. I know. I saw your face, boy.
Nah,
I've never
nah.
seen you so red, my boy. You look like a damn tomato. Oh man, but cooking with hot grease, baby. Here we go. So then, back to the sake of the argument. Clearly, Jordan didn't have to go anywhere to win championships. People came to Jordan. Let's not
Oh
get
my
that
God,
confused.
stop,
Let's
bro.
not get that confused, Mike.
No,
Is it not
bro.
true? Is it not true? He got drafted by the
Brother,
Chicago
brother,
Bulls.
brother, brother. No, bro. Listen, at the
He
end of the
stayed
day,
in the Chicago
at
Bulls
the end of
throughout the
okay, but
entirety of
okay,
his career when they
if you
came to
wanna take it
championships.
to that extent, if you wanna take it to that extent, all right, I'm gonna tell
Is
you.
that at this point, what extent are we talking about,
No,
Mike?
no, no.
What are we debating here?
Listen. Jordan's first ring, he beats the Lakers. His second ring, he beats Clyde Dexter. His third ring, he beats Barkley. Fourth, Sean Kemp. And then
Okay,
the next two rings, he beats Malone and Stockton.
okay,
Now, my point to
uh
you
huh.
is there's not one finals appearance that whoever played LeBron in the finals, none of those players are better than anyone that LeBron has played in the finals. LeBron played dynasties. The Lakers were who Magic. That same year
Hold on,
Magic got
hold
aged
on,
that
hold
year.
on, hold on.
Clyde Dexter?
Be very careful because you just mentioned the word dynasty, and what followed up after that is nothing but an exemplified dynasty. You said the
What are you talking?
Lakers, and the Lakers are a dynasty, my friend. The Lakers are a
Pablo, he
dynasty.
beat Magic the year he retired. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Magic Johnson got he retired because he
so
had
so
AIDS that
now
year.
we're putting age into this. Now we're going into the debate of
Yeah,
times
that
and
no,
this.
you put age into this. No,
When
you put age
when
into this.
when
What do you mean? The
when
only reason why LeBron has been
When I
playing for
brought
so
up the
long
shots that
is
LeBron be taking on the side to make sure that he can still be 41
nah,
years old and still in
Pablo.
the league.
Pablo,
Come on, Pablo. Come on,
and
Pablo.
no
What are
one
we
was
talking
drug
about here?
testing these
What are
players
we
back
really
in the
talking about
'80s.
here?
No one was drug testing these players back in the '80s. That's what you're telling me.
So hold on now, because now you're making a real bold statement
I'm not making a
that
bold statement, but
you're
if you're gonna
no
say
no
that
no no no
LeBron
no
is
no
on
no
drugs,
no 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 no
if
no
you're
no
gonna say that
Michael
LeBron is on
Michael
drugs,
Michael,
no,
this
Mr.
is being
Rebellion,
recorded.
nah,
Michael, be very
nah.
careful. We could rewind, spin the tape back, and see what you just said, Michael. Be
Go
very
ahead,
careful.
go ahead.
You're claiming clearly that Jordan took something. You just
No,
said it.
I'm not saying
You
that. I'm
just said,
saying
hold
God
on,
knows.
hold
Pablo, the
on.
league was a coke infested league. What are we talking about? God
Oh
knows what the hell
my
those players
goodness!
were.
Oh
Here we go.
my! This guy's
We've
taking stuff
gotten
straight
this
from the
slow.
documentary,
We've
bro.
gotten this slow. We gotten this slow. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with the Jordan line. I took it personal.
What the Jordan signature things?
All right, so may I speak now? May I speak now?
Yeah,
I'm
but
I'm
this
a,
ain't
I'm a,
over. This ain't over, by the
I'm
way.
not. Look. At the end of the day, you said that Jordan didn't have anyone they had to beat. Again, we're talking about two different eras here, and look, he had to beat the Detroit Pistons when they were the
Bad boy
Pistons,
Pistons.
the Celtics when they were towards the end of their dynasty. He beat the Lakers.
He never
He
beat the
beat the
Celtics in the
Suns when
'80s.
they had Charles Barkley and they were a problem in the West. He had to beat the Portland Trail Blazers,
Listen
Yeah,
to
which
the
is,
dog.
greatness.
and
Listen
he
to the
beat the
greatness.
Utah Jazz. LeBron James, who has he lost to? Majority of his career has been to the Spurs, the
And the
Warriors.
Warriors.
That's a great team. That's a great team.
Nobody's saying they
Okay,
weren't.
but time out.
But
You have to also
not one of those
understand
teams.
Moncada. But okay, Moncada, look. When he was in Cleveland, okay, yeah,
Okay.
the '07 finals that he went to was a great accomplishment. He did take a bum team to the
A bum.
finals. Not that Jordan didn't take a bum team to the playoffs, so he did take him to the playoffs. And we're talking about when it was Jordan with nobody else.
Yep.
LeBron had still had at least key players and knew what the role was. But LeBron had to come to Miami to team up with who? with Bosch, with Wade. Then they
That's
did
it.
crazy shit like sign Mike Miller, Ray Allen, and all this other
Which
nonsense.
Julio, time out, brings me to a good, solid point to bring into this argument. And I honestly, here, Michael, I honestly want to see where your thought process is because I think with this one we
And
haven't
wait, I
talked
want to
about.
also bring up the fact that because Gian said in the chat too, Michael Jordan also won Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron never did.
Never done.
Because
LeBron,
Never
Jordan,
done.
you had a
Jordan was
bum
also
reporter.
Never
Jordan.
done.
You had
Oh my God, he's
oh
back.
my
I
god.
Oh my
sense,
God, this guy
I
pumps
You
even
had
out.
sense,
you,
I sense more
you got
buffoonery. Hey, Michael, let me ask you a quick question. Where's LeBron's Defensive Player of the Year award?
There you go.
yeah, it got
I just
robbed.
brought it
It
up.
got
It
robbed
got
by
robbed
a
by who?
guy.
By Rob?
It got
You're gonna
robbed
tell me
by
it
Because
got robbed
Mark
by Robert
Gasol.
Ory? Robert Ory? Bruce
at all.
Bowen?
Mark Gasol. Because one reporter chose to vote someone else. And they gave it to Mark Gasol. That it was rigged. You know it's rigged.
Six,
Oh
It was
my
rigged,
six
Gian.
and
God.
oh,
All of these awards are
6 and
rigged.
0, 9-time
Oh
All
my god.
NBA defensive
Oh my
team,
god.
Certified
first
fumble.
Oh
team,
my god.
9 times.
Certified.
You know what that means? Lockdown. I mean, LeBron wouldn't
No,
know
I
because he
never
hasn't
got no
played defense.
lockdown,
He
guys.
was scared of, but LeBron was scared to guard JJ Barea, my boy.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my
JJ
Yep.
god, that's
Barea.
Yep.
Yep.
okay.
And there's a
LeBron was
reason
We're
why
getting
because
posted
of
up by
we're
JJ
talking
Certified
about
in
Barea.
this
his
guy's whole
performance.
career.
You had a
LeBron,
5'9" Puerto Rican point guard win a championship before LeBron.
hey,
Yep.
LeBron put a
Yep.
stop to Derrick Rose when
You had
Derrick
a
Rose was the MVP.
5'9" Puerto Rican point guard
My
get a
God.
Exactly.
ring before LeBron.
But
This
who
guy
was
tried
The
to
stopping
lock
loaded
down
Derrick Rose?
Derrick
Miami
Rose.
Heat.
Fast.
The
The guy
Oh
was
loaded
my
Miami
bullied.
God.
Heat
Who was stopping
couldn't
prime
beat
Derrick
Dirk.
Rose?
We're not talking about Derrick
Brother.
Rose.
That's
Derrick
what we're
Rose is
talking.
still
Well, that's
searching
what
for his
Yo.
I want to
ACL,
talk
my
about.
boy. Focus on LeBron.
Yo, hold on. Time out. Everybody, let's take a time out right now. We just gotta take a look, and again, we're appreciative and grateful for everybody that has tuned into this. We knew this was gonna be a big one and a banger. Look at the chat. The chat is going crazy. We got everybody having their own argument within the chat. This is awesome. Which,
Oh yeah,
by the way,
Anibal says that Moncada needs a sub. He needs
Somebody
to
needs to
sub
tag in
out.
Aniva. He probably knows more ball than Michael.
yeah,
No, man.
yeah, guaranteed.
That
Michael,
guy just started
listen,
watching
I'll
basketball
close
last
off
week.
with this. LeBron was scared to post up JJ Barea.
Yeah,
He had to get in the lab with Spo for an
guaranteed,
entire summer to develop a
guaranteed.
post game.
Hey,
Learn
bro.
Right
game, my
now,
boy. Learn game, my boy.
Right now we
6
got a
and 0,
million.
undefeated, never lost.
Never lost. Right now, listen, Michael. Listen, Michael. This isn't looking good for you, by the way. But
No.
anyway, you
Hey,
knew it
I
wasn't gonna
got the
look too
highest.
good for you right since the beginning. But I
This is
know right
exactly what
now.
LeBron felt like when he went against the Warriors.
Hold on.
Look, but
I
wait,
know
hold on,
right
cause
now. I
I
know
was
right
getting
now. I need. Huh?
I was getting
Where's
somewhere
my
with
special
this.
guest?
So look, so wait, so time out,
Where's my
so
special
You
guest?
have them
wait.
I don't
sitting
have
with you.
someone to
What are you
back him up.
talking about? You have two guys with black shirts looking like your
Those guys don't
bodyguards.
watch basketball
Where
like
they
that.
go? Where they go?
That
Mira,
guy watches
Angel
baseball.
No,
Moncada
that's
doing
no.
LeBron fans bad out here. Yep. Look, hey, look. At the end of the day, the way I see it is true what Gian said. When we played against the Mavericks, this man disappeared after what game two when they started making fun
Which I
of
agree
Dirk
though.
being
But
sick.
Never
Time
lost.
out, time out. Then they beat a very young OKC team that ended up breaking up a year afterwards. We struggled against the Spurs. If it wasn't for Ray Allen's miracle three he hit, but then we lost to the Spurs afterwards. And then what? After that, what did he do? He won a Mickey Mouse ring during COVID, and he beat the Warriors once out of the four times they saw in the finals. When did Jordan ever lose in finals? When did he ever disappear in the big moments? He never did. Look at the last shot he made as a
okay,
Bull. It was a game-winning shot for his sixth ring.
okay, cool. But we're not taking away from Jordan's greatness. I'm not gonna take away from Jordan's greatness. But this is what Jordan fans do. They want to take away from what LeBron is. They want to say, oh, LeBron doesn't do this. LeBron
Wait. Time out. Who's
is
doing
not.
this?
Wait, hear me out.
Who's doing this?
LeBron is what? Go ahead.
Who's doing this? Like,
No,
who is
every
taking
Jordan
away
fan
from?
would listen. All Jordan fans they do the same thing. They want to critique and break down LeBron, right? And they want
Okay,
to take away from his greatness.
so
You haven't said nothing
because
positive, but the fact that say the obvious and the logic answer. Oh
no,
yeah,
no, no, no,
LeBron gets
no,
a
no,
great
no,
player.
no, 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 no.
That's all you've ever said.
Because you see what you're trying to do is now turn the tables, baby.
No,
You
I'm not
can't
turning the
play me,
tables. Let's
brother.
be honest.
You
Let's
can't
be
play
honest.
me, brother. You're trying to get me to play mind games with you and get to the point where I start giving compliments out here. It's a debate, player. Did you kind
No,
of play it? Or did you not?
I can respect
The
the debate,
people
but
are
I'm
No.
saying
demanding that
I,
Michael gets subbed. Michael, they said that you're done, bro. I say you're doing
But
LeBron James fans
anyways,
bad out there, dog.
like besides the fact, Michael, we're also talking, which is what I wanted to bring up, right? And this is gonna be interesting because again, this is like I don't want to say it's far from the debate, but I'm curious. I really want to pick your brain on this because we know LeBron's record in the finals, right? You know what it is, okay?
Okay, cool.
Now, hold on. Don't get emotional, please. I got
I'm
a
not.
tissue box if
I'm
I need to
not.
go take it over there. Calm down. All right. So, what if, and it's the biggest what if, right? Because at one point, we possibly could have been talking about the Spurs going back to back. What if Ray Allen didn't hit that shot? What if Kyrie
But
Irving didn't hit that shot?
okay, what if what
Because
and
the
what?
debate is also where two of those championships were decided by the final shot by not being by LeBron. Because guess what?
Yeah,
Before Ray,
and what?
hold on. Because before LeBron, before Ray Allen got the ball, before we remember the iconic play of Bosh gets the rebounds, kick outs to Ray
Yeah,
Allen,
yeah, yeah.
bang. Don't
LeBron,
remember
16
who took
straight
that
points in the
shot.
fourth quarter.
Hold on, Michael.
Yeah.
Who took the shot? Who took? Tell me. I
Okay,
need to
okay,
know who
okay. So
took
if
the
you want to
shot.
go to that point, I'm gonna get to
No,
this point.
no. Answer
So
my
what
question.
happened in the finals
Answer my
when Jordan
question.
told Steve Kerr, "You're
Michael
taking the final
Moncada.
shot"? He told that
Michael
to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr.
Michael
He told that to
Moncada.
Steve Kerr. I don't feel comfortable taking the shot. You're taking the shot, and he made the shot.
Michael
That happened.
Moncada.
That did indeed happen,
Michael Moncada.
bro.
Answer my
LeBron didn't tell
question.
Ray Allen to shoot the ball. Bosh made
Answer
a good
my
play.
question.
Bosh made
Who
a good
took the
play.
shot?
Bosh made a good play. He did his job.
Bosch made a
What he,
good play.
he
Oh
did his job.
That's
my
Bosh made a
crazy.
good
goodness.
play.
What happened to the accountability, Michael? We're clearly not holding LeBron
What do you
accountable.
mean?
We're clearly
We
not.
we,
We're clearly not.
we
And
are holding
aside
LeBron
from that,
accountable.
hold on, because I'm gonna chime in.
Bosh made a great play. That's
Hold
what it
on,
is.
because I'm gonna chime in into what you just said. You clearly said the play between Jordan and Kerr and how you encouraged Kerr because let's remember the key word. He encouraged Kerr to be the one that takes the shot. That is what great players
Yeah.
do. That is what great
Oh
leaders
my
do.
God.
Okay,
So
that is what
I'm gonna get
greatness
back to you.
does.
I'm gonna get
You
back to you with
empower
Kyrie. What did
others
LeBron
to
do?
be great.
Juan,
LeBron did
you
the same
might be
thing
the
with
reason
Kyrie.
why Gian makes a comeback. He said that was a terrible argument.
Which one?
The one you were just
Listen,
talking about, bro.
Remember I said I clearly stated it's
LeBron told
not
Kyrie
part
to
of
take
the
the last shot.
debate. I
Also,
just wanted to pick Michael's head because he has a very curious mind to pick. Let me tell you guys, he has a lot of crazy things. You're meeting basketball version of
If my
Moncada
aunt
right
would have been born with wheels, she would have been a car.
now. All right,
listen,
let's continue.
listen.
What else do you want to bring up, Michael?
No, no, no. I don't want to bring up nothing. I'm just saying because you wanted to bring up the whole Bosch situation.
Yeah, the
LeBron
shot
dropped
basically.
16 points in the fourth
The
quarter.
shot
Yeah,
basically.
whatever. He hit the shot. Jordan has
Well,
had his
it's
moment where
not.
he
Hold
told
on,
Steve
Michael.
Kerr
It's
because
not.
everyone wants to make Jordan.
Michael,
Everybody makes Jordan to be this unstoppable player. He had
Michael,
no help. He did it all
Michael,
by himself.
Michael,
Right?
Michael.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not that he just hit the shot. He hit. Ray Allen hit the shot to make
Oh
that
my God,
championship
dude.
ring possible. It
He
led
did.
that game.
Okay.
No, he did.
It was the shot. It wasn't just he hit that
Okay.
shot. Put some respect on the greatness of Ray Allen. All right.
I'll put
He
respect
hit
on
the
it.
shot.
I don't have the problem putting respect on greatness. I don't have y'all have
Well,
that
clearly you
problem. I don't have
do.
that problem.
Clearly, you have a point.
No,
You have a
no, no.
problem with just
Nah.
owning up to mentioning that Jordan is clearly the GOAT over LeBron. Like it's clear as day, Michael. Like,
No,
there's,
man.
oh my
No, you're
God,
being ridiculous.
you guys
No,
see,
no.
how this back and forth goes on all day, guys.
No,
Like I know you guys are
man.
tuning in
No.
right now. You guys see what's
No,
happening. This is
bro.
popping, baby. We
No.
live.
No, bro. And any ring that LeBron has is way more valuable than whatever ring Jordan
Okay.
has.
All right. So
On
Julio,
top of that.
anything that you want to throw into this? Michael, are we done with Jordan and LeBron? Because at the end of the day, by the way,
Well, no,
guys,
we can keep
hold
going
on,
on everything. We can
Michael,
go all night.
hold on, for real, hold on. We want to let everybody know that's tuning in, which again, we're extremely grateful. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button at any given point when you get the chance. Um, but aside from that, I want to say that you guys in the comments and you guys on our channel are going to be the ones that decide who the winner is. Julio will not announce a winner at the end of this episode. It will not be Michael announcing himself as a winner because he self-proclaims on a lot of things, and
Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
be surprised. And it
Ironic.
will not be me. It will not
Ironic.
be me making that call
Ironic.
either. All right, it's gonna
Ironic.
be you guys. We want this decision to come from you guys.
So
Julio's gonna go ahead and
I
oh,
decided, due to the
oh.
fact that Gian was a lifeline for you, Juan, in your argument as to
So
why,
hold on, Julio. Don't take a
Nah,
as
shot
nah,
at
to
me.
nah.
why
Don't take a
Jordan
shot
was
at
the
me.
GOAT, I'm giving
Julio, this is
Michael a
be
lifeline.
very careful with what you just said. Be
Remember,
very
I am
careful.
Switzerland here. Obviously, I know who the GOAT is, and he wore number 23, and it was from Chicago.
Oh, I thought it was
But
from the
I don't
Lakers.
want to go into this argument of the back and forth. You know, at the end of the day, Michael, he seems like he's drowning here in a cup of water. So I'm giving him a lifeline, and I'm just waiting for him to join real quick before we enter the next topic. Pero let's see if this person, a ver. So Gian claims that Michael
Michael
Mercado is
Mercado, the
Draymond Green
Draymond
of
Green of
LeBron
LeBron.
James fan, Mister. Hey,
What?
so Michael Gian says that you are the Draymond Green of LeBron James fan,
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Mister
Ironic.
Mister Triple
Ironic.
Single.
Look,
Ironic.
we haven't. Hold on, because we haven't even gotten into the physicality of the game. Because we
Oh
all
my
know
God.
LeBron is
Please don't
soft.
get here.
We all
Please
know
do not
LeBron is
get here.
soft.
Oh my
We
Angel
God.
all
said
know it.
Michael lost as soon as he started talking.
Hey, I can't laugh. I'm not being biased. This is what the people are saying. I'm just gonna let them go ahead and be their own
Oh
person
no,
and
I'm,
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
laugh
say it.
it up, bro.
But that's kind of Julio's job. He's kind of Switzerland. He gets to laugh at all that.
The only highlight Michael had was putting on that jersey that fits a little tight on you,
So
dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. A
one
little
thing I want to
speedy.
bring up, which I know where Michael's gonna take this, but I really want to talk about this, all right?
Please
Because I
don't
know
talk
where
about
Michael's gonna take
physicality.
it.
Please do not talk about
Listen,
this, bro.
LeBron would not
Oh my.
survive in Jordan's
Oh my.
area with
Stop,
the level
bro.
of physicality.
Stop.
Look how much
Stop.
LeBron cries now in the
Those
league. You
people don't
can't touch
play
LeBron.
defense, bro. Those
You
people
can't
just
touch
hit you.
LeBron without getting
That's
fined.
not deep.
You
No,
can't.
that's not defense.
You can't.
One. Listen, let's take our feelings out of the game and let's think
I ain't got no feelings with this
listen.
player.
Let's think
This
logically.
is
Let's
all
think
love and
logically.
passion, baby.
Lifeline
No,
is
no, no,
here,
no,
bro.
hold on.
No, no, no,
Oh my
cause,
God.
no, no, I gotta help him.
Levi,
Hold on.
Park Legend, joining the pod, baby. What is going on? Yo, I'm
This
telling
No,
you
no,
guy's
right
I
going
gotta
on the
help
now.
out
bench.
coach. I gotta
This
help out
guy's
coach.
going on the bench
Wait,
on
wait.
I gotta
Hold
help
on,
our
Anibal.
coach.
Hold on, Anibal. Hold on. Everybody be quiet.
Alright.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Hold on, Anibal, because you got to clarify that. You got to clarify
Uh,
which coach you're going to be helping.
uh,
the real coach.
nah, oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Nah, I'm gonna be helping the might under coach right now, cause
Okay,
you see, I don't like how y'all jumping my
Clearly,
coach right here.
because I appreciate that, Anibal. I appreciate you coming with some common sense and helping this man out because right now he's quite frankly dying and drowning. So go ahead.
Oh
Go ahead.
my
The stage is
God.
yours.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so I think the statement of the Ray Allen and the Kyrie Irving shot is really bad because at the end of the day, without LeBron, they wouldn't have been in the game anyways. So it
You
doesn't really
think
matter
so?
who made the big
You
shot
think
because
so? Hold
a
on,
hundred
Anibal.
percent,
Anibal.
a hundred
Anibal.
It
percent.
was just a
Anibal.
great play,
Anibal.
brother.
Anibal. Hold on. Time out. Coach, time out. Coach, time out.
Oh,
What you
all
just
right.
said brings me up to the point that I had brought up. LeBron and which Michael agreed on, by the way. Coach agreed on. This is on live stream, live
Yeah, but he
channel.
doesn't. No, no, he
But
doesn't know what he's doing
listen.
though.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my
Wow. Okay,
God.
but listen,
Oh
listen,
my
listen, listen.
God.
Let's not get
All
carried
right.
away. Let's not get carried away. Let's focus. Clearly, Michael agreed that LeBron needed to leave Cleveland to go win a championship. So what you just said is kind of invalid, to be honest, because the team wasn't where they were because of LeBron. They had a big three, Anibal. They had Wade, they had Bosch, and arguably so,
Okay.
both players were arguably in their prime. And
No.
you're talking about bringing the band, baby. Let's play some music, all right? Who's part of an orchestra here, right? We got Mike Miller, Ray Allen. Let's play the band, baby. Come on, let everybody come in
Papo.
and join me, baby. I'm
Papo.
Ya te gusta la
dancing.
Papo.
mierda,
I'm
dog.
having
Listen.
a great time.
Hear,
Y'all look at me,
hear me
baby.
out.
I'm
Hear
out
me
here
out, bro.
dancing.
Hear
Woo!
me out. Listen. If you played with the '07 Cavs, you would look like the MVP in that team. When you have
Well, hey,
Larry
that's an
Hughes,
honor. Hey, if they ever want to sign me, I'm available. Whenever they want to give me an
They
opportunity to
not
play,
signing you
I
though.
go
that
out there.
team was the worst team. That team was worse than any Washington Wizards
But
team
okay,
ever.
hold on, Michael. Hold on, Michael. The stage has been ours for quite a while. Aniba, do you have anything that you want to add? Anything from what you already said?
Another thing, I've been saying this argument for a while in the comments. Jordan, right? First of all, he didn't win until Scotty got there. First of all, so he was 6-0, but before that he wasn't making nothing, right?
Okay, but
Okay,
with
Yeah, he
that
was
being
getting swept
said,
by the
with
Celtics and the
that,
Pistons in the '80s. Yes,
hold on, Michael, because he's
yes, it's
helping
true.
you.
Yes, but he's
He's
not wrong.
helping you,
Yes.
Michael. So clearly, the arguments that he's making are going to me. Don't butt in. A and B C
No, you were
conversation.
buddying
Steer
every
me
time
out
I
of
do
it.
that. What are you
Bye
talking about?
bye. Hold on.
No.
So the statement that Anibal just made, it goes to what Michael said and what we were arguing earlier, Anibal. We understand that when LeBron entered the league at first, he was clearly struggling. I mean, he got swept in his first championship. All right. So that argument that you just brought up is kind of like the same argument that we can make as to why LeBron left, right? He clearly noticed that he needed help and he needed options, so he went to go find them. And that's when we all saw it on ESPN mentioning that he was
Okay.
taking his talents to South Beach. All
So
right.
okay, so I don't
Right, right.
understand. I
But
don't understand I don't understand your point there because
if the Bulls never made a move to get Scotty, Jordan would have been left.
But that's invalid. That's invalid because it's like to say if the Heat never made a move to get LeBron, who would have been LeBron if he was
But you
getting
made an argument about
look,
Kyrie Irving making a big shot and Ray Allen making a
They
big
did.
shot.
They
Invalid as
did.
much as
They
that's
did.
invalid too.
They made an extraordinary shot.
it's a
Kyrie
Right.
team
made the
sport.
game-winning
But
Juan,
dagger
it's
that's
a
an
three.
team
invalid
sport.
But
argument.
for
Hold
the
on.
It's
for
just
the
a big
Bulls, who
shot.
made the big shots though?
What do you mean?
And there's a picture of him. There's a picture of him, by the
And
way,
Steve
against the
Kerr,
Utah
Steve Kerr,
Jazz.
Steve Kerr.
Okay.
Listen,
This motherfucker said Steve Kerr. I'm
Okay.
dead.
Steve
My
Kerr. Look,
God.
he hit the shot. That's what he did.
You guys see why I can't talk to this guy? This
Nah,
guy,
yeah,
Steve Kerr.
Michael, come on, bro.
look,
Lock in,
bro.
man.
Your player's
I'm
about to
telling
call a
you, bro.
timeout for you,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
Your player's about to call a timeout for you for how bad you're getting, Michael.
Listen, I'm
this has
telling
gotten
you,
to
it
the
was
point
Steve
where
Kerr
it's
that hit the
embarrassing.
shot. Steve Kerr hit the shot to save that guy's legacy. Yes.
Really? So,
Yes.
oh my God, yo, Giannis losing it right now. I already know he's fucking punching a wall. This guy's punching a wall after what this guy just said. You are, oh my God.
Nah, that's a bad one. That's a bad
Oh
one.
my
Nah, that's a
No,
bad
I
one.
God.
mean,
Literally,
I
look
want
at
to.
it.
I want. Do me
Literally,
a favor. If you
literally,
could
that
find a
is
clip
me.
of that full play,
Huh?
find a full clip of that full play.
Okay. What is your
And let's
point?
run it in
You're
slow
still
mo,
gonna
please.
see Jordan hitting
No,
the
go. I'll
shot,
show you
breaking
my
the guy's
point.
ankles,
I'll
and
show you my point. I'll show you my point. Go
What's
ahead.
your point that
what's
he
your
made the
point
shot?
that he that
What?
if you can just get this in a video, please. That one
okay,
play
we
where he
will for
hit
future
that shot.
references. Okay. Anibal, thank you for your time. We loved having you here. See you
Michael,
He didn't
later.
even say his
yo, come on,
point.
lock in, Michael.
Luck.
He didn't
Lock
even
in,
say his
bro. You're
Wait
point.
up,
making us look
wait
bad,
up,
bro.
wait until you see the next.
Oh,
Wait,
oh, the
Oh
Steve
my
vigilante.
Kerr.
goodness.
The
Steve Kerr.
vigilante.
At this point, put Steve
Because
Kerr on
Steve
Mount
Kerr, Dion,
Rushmore. Steve Kerr.
he hit the
Steve
shot.
Kerr. Steve Kerr,
Steve Kerr,
Michael.
yes, Dion. Look that up, bro. Look that up.
Listen, I think
Look that up.
for the sake of this podcast, I think you guys need to take this into a different direction because Michael, the more the sweat starts to drip on his corner of his forehead, and he keeps calling Steve Kerr the greatest player of all time.
No, I'm not calling Steve Kerr the
the
same.
most
I'm just doing
clutches
the
of
same
all
thing y'all
time.
do with LeBron with Ray Allen and Kyrie
Yo,
Irving.
Papo,
That's the
listen,
same thing y'all do.
LeBron came to the Heat
Angel,
to
that's
learn
what
how to
makes you
win.
invalid in this
Oh my
debate, by
You
the
want to
God,
way.
know?
the
You don't
Heat
want to know why he came to the Heat to learn how
did
to win?
not
Because
win
in
after
'06,
LeBron left.
in '06, D Wade did
And
it by
yes,
himself, baby.
yes, B Wade,
Miami,
Flash.
Miami
he
did
won
not
a
make
ring
the
when he went
playoffs
back to
right
the
after
Cavs,
LeBron
but he
left.
also
Yeah,
had
Shaq.
Kyrie and the rest of the band.
LeBron, the game that Ray Allen hit
Wait,
the
Undefeated,
big
wait.
never
shot.
lost.
Never
LeBron,
lost.
the game that Ray Allen hit the
Listen,
big shot had 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Okay. Which I'm not discussing the stats he had in that game, Anibal. But what I will say is, when it came down to that play, before Ray Allen got the ball in his hands, actually, correction, before Bosch got the rebound, kicked it to Ray Allen, who took the shot, Anibal?
It was LeBron,
LeBron
right?
James.
Yeah, it was LeBron.
LeBron
He
And
James.
took
he
a
He
three.
missed.
missed.
Yeah.
He missed terribly to the point where I still don't understand how Bosch managed to get that rebound over like five people and hit Ray Allen in the corner while he looked at Tony Parker
Okay.
and said,
let me
"Watch
ask you a
this."
question. If
It
LeBron
was.
was to get that
It's.
rebound, you don't think
What
LeBron is
happened?
passing it out to Allen?
What happened?
You don't think if LeBron was to get that rebound, and
Okay, but
let's say it was Bosh
listen to
took
what
the
you
shot.
just
Wait,
said
hear me
though.
out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me
Okay,
out, hear me out.
okay.
If Bosh took the shot, right,
Mhm.
to end the game, and whatever he misses, LeBron gets the rebound. Do you think LeBron is not going to pass it to Ray Allen?
Okay,
LeBron is
but
is a
we're
genius.
clearly hold on. We're clearly stating the fact that there was a rebound needed instead of the picture how
Okay.
Julio just
Dion
showed
triple
with the
double, but was
shot
scared to
going
post
in
Kawhi.
by the greatest player, right? Like,
Say it again.
not, well, I have it, Gian. I'm sorry, but I don't need to bring up Kawhi, the greatest of the
All
Spurs,
right, guys,
because
but look.
I've been killing this guy. Like, I've
So
been
look,
annihilating
we
Oh
this
my
have
guy.
dwelled
God.
on this topic long enough, and
All
I
right,
think that the chat
I got y'all. Hey, Michael,
later,
clutch
Jaime.
up, bro.
Oh,
Dale,
the
bro.
claw, G, the claw.
So now we're gonna go to the next topic, which the chat. I'm sorry, Michael. I think they might eat you for this one, but
Yo,
Oh my.
it is what it is. All right. Between Shaq and Kobe, who was the better player?
hold on, hold
Shaq,
on,
bro.
hold
What the
on,
fuck?
hold on. Gia just said
Shaq.
if Michael knew ball, would he win this argument?
Shaq.
Okay, but go ahead, Julio. You were saying?
So yeah, so apparently you guys had the tremendous heated argument in the park the other day.
Oh yeah.
talking about Shaq and
Oh,
Kobe
I got
on who
back.
was the better player, correct?
Well, let's be clear.
We
We
almost
had
threw
a heated
hands. We
argument
almost threw
because
hands.
Michael likes to get things heated. Because I already know the answer.
No, I don't.
But
That's
okay,
not
but
true.
but
Well, I
that
know
was
you
the
don't know the
question, right?
answer. That's
That
why
was
we're
the
having this.
question. That was a question that was debated, right?
What
Who's the
happened?
better
Yes.
player? That was the
Yeah.
question, right?
Yes.
Who's the
Yes.
better player,
Overall,
Shaq or
Yes.
yes.
Kobe?
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
so
Yes.
listen. Hold on. Let me clarify for the public, I'm sorry, and for the people watching, right? Because out of respect, we need to make sure things are clear.
Go ahead.
Michael Moncada
Clip that.
claims,
Please
and
clip
look how
this.
the way my face changed when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. All right, like this is how you know it's not fun and games anymore. Like I'm serious. He said, and I quote, that Shaq overall, and I want everybody in the chat to keep this in mind. We're discussing overall is better all time than Kobe Bryant. Y'all have fun with that. Y'all have fun
All
with
right.
that. Let us know
So
what you think
so I have
in
a
the chat as
so
we get
Julio
into this.
Julio. Even if you go against me on this one, I would
I,
love to.
again, I want more context as to why this argument
I'll give you
started.
the context, but I just want to ask
Go,
you a
go, go.
question. If I'm giving you Jordan, LeBron, whatever, and everyone took Jordan, LeBron, whatever, it comes down to Shaq and Kobe, and you need to build a starting five. Who are you picking in their prime?
That's a different
No, hold
argument.
on, no,
That's a different argument.
no, it
Hold on,
isn't.
because
No, it
I
isn't.
wasn't told that this was the way the question went down.
No. So hold on. Let's not again, Michael. Hold on. Time out. Which I don't mind going at it with you on that, but let's make sure we're on the same page here because Julio needs to know where his mind is at when it comes to this. The argument is, and Michael stated this, and this is why we're here discussing this, that overall, Shaq is better than Kobe all time. That was the statement. That was the argument. That is where we're
Yes, that is
arguing.
my argument. Yes. And I'm
I
also picking
mean,
him.
to be honest, this argument is flawed because I think that Shaq was probably top three best
You're
centers
a
of all time,
narrator. You're a narrator. You
and he
can't.
was a very
No, let him
dominant
jump
center.
in.
Okay.
But again, it's two different positions. You probably can argue maybe LeBron and Kobe,
Right, but
maybe
not.
even
See,
Jordan and
that's what I'm
Kobe to a
saying. Now
certain
you're
extent.
having the
But if
argument
you're
for
telling
us.
me I get to pick prime Shaq or prime Kobe, I'm probably gonna pick prime Shaq.
Okay,
If
that's
that
fair.
was the question.
That's no, but it's not. It is not the question. It's all time, all
No.
time career,
Yes, yeah,
all
one.
time career, Julio. That
Okay,
means
okay.
Like
that means.
How many
Hold on,
rings?
accomplishments,
Okay,
hold on,
like
hold on,
wait.
hold on,
How
hold
many
on.
rings? Listen, how many rings does Kobe Bryant have?
five.
5.
5. Okay, out of his 3 rings,
Closest
who
thing
owns
to
the Finals
Jordan,
MVP?
huh?
Out of the 3 rings that Kobe has, who owns his Finals MVPs?
Okay, we know who it is. What's your point?
He was the greatest player every time they play together. Yes,
Okay, that's a different
and
argument,
voted.
Michael. We're not arguing that. We're not arguing that. We're
What?
arguing all time, Michael.
All
That means,
time, yes,
wait,
all time. I'm still taking Shaq.
hold on, because that brings me to the point where we gotta bring in the rainbow colors because at this point, that's how many teams Shaq played for at this point. All right.
Okay.
So
Again, look, when you're talking career-wise, who had the better overall career? Kobe.
yes, which that's the argument though. That is the
No,
argument.
no, no, no. It
That
was
is
not
the
the
argument.
argument. No, that was not the argument. It
Oh
was the
my
player.
God.
Stop. You
Michael,
see
you're
how you
trying to
lie?
defend
You see
yourself
how you
now. You're
lie?
trying to defend
No, you said
yourself.
player. Now you
You're
go.
not admitting. I get it. We're on live television, and you don't want to admit that you're losing this because you already went
Look,
0-1 in
Shaq,
the first
Shaq,
one.
Shaq did have a couple years of dominance where he was the best center in the league.
Yes,
Pero
which is not an argument.
at tipo just at that point he really cared
Okay.
more about his persona, how he carried
Okay,
himself, sponsors,
because
whatever. But
hold
Kobe
on,
only
because
cared about ball. So that's why
hold on,
Kobe
because
overall has more accomplishments.
Michael brought
Wait.
up the argument that he just mentioned, right? Where clearly he's claiming that Kobe was basically only successful because he has Shaq on the team as the most
No,
dominant player,
not
etc.
what I said. That's not what
Oh,
I said.
wait, you'll
That's
get
not
your
what I
turn.
said.
Yo, hey,
I
No,
think
this guy's
take
a
your
Michael's trying to
turn,
liar.
save himself
Geronimo.
from the chat, bro.
That's
You'll
not what I
get your
said,
turn.
bro. That's not what this guy's a
So
liar, bro.
So
This guy's a
now,
liar.
now we're gonna go into the fact that I'm about to throw at you, sir, because when Shaq left, Kobe still won 2 more, player. What
With
is your
who?
argument there, player?
Okay, and who did he beat?
And he made multiple finals. I'm not saying
And
What do
Kobe
you
who
was
did
mean?
he
Who
beat?
did
successful.
he beat?
Who did he beat for those 2 rings?
The
Hello,
Celtics.
the Boston
And
Celtics.
who
Oh,
else?
Hello? He was only the cover on 2K what 10? I remember from what I remember.
And who else
Come
did
on,
he beat
come
the
on,
Celtics?
Moncada. That's a crazy
He did
statement, bro.
horrible. He
No,
did
no,
horrible in his
no.
last game against the Celtics when
He
that championship. He had a horrible
Michael,
performance.
Michael, LeBron. I mean, sorry, not LeBron.
Yes, he had a
Kobe,
horrible performance.
Kobe had to play it out with a cracked out Lamar Odom. He had to play with a guy that elbowed James
Hey,
Harden in the side of the temple that almost took
hey,
his life.
hey.
Do you understand the type of psychology that has to kick in to work
Oh
with
my
people like that? Like
God.
it's like the type
The
of
Glaze is
psychology.
crazy,
Hold
dog.
on, it's like the
The
type of
Glaze is crazy,
psychology that
dog. I
it takes
can't
to
with
have a
this.
conversation with you. Like,
No, man.
hello, like
I'll tell
And
you.
mind you, the only reason that Shaq got 4 is because D Wade le salvó la campana when he was here in Miami.
exactly. Oh six. Hello.
Okay, but Shaq was a big role of that championship. That
Nobody's
team.
arguing that. Nobody's
Okay, but
arguing
hold
that.
on. But you can't make a point and not add to it because that point that he just made, you need context for. Yes,
Which one?
Wade was the greatest player in that team when they won that championship. However, you had great vets. You had Shaq. You had Gary Payton. You had Alonzo Mourning. You had
But
great.
you had a bunch of viejos who were just
Well,
they were going for their last shot at the ring. No joda.
hey, but you have a lot of great vets. You have a lot of great vets in
You're
that team.
about to summon Gian
Papo,
again in cualquier
Papo,
momento, bro. I'm
listen
letting you
to
know
me.
right now.
Listen to
Les
me.
falta poco.
Listen to me. And I don't know how people are gonna feel about this. I'm actually curious about this. Shaq does not win that championship without Wade.
Okay,
Wade,
okay, and guess what? And now one, okay, but you can't make that argument because it's invalid. Because I'm just going to tell you the same thing with Kobe. That Kobe doesn't win a championship without Shaq.
I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
man,
I don't
no.
know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Kobe was a rookie and he was taking bad shots at that time. So
Yes,
again,
you got to remember
it's one of
Kobe
those
Bryant.
what ifs, bro.
Hey, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. But Kobe Bryant started off as Robin. He was never a Batman.
As what?
He started off as a Robin and never a Batman. He averaged
Okay,
14
that,
as a
that's
rookie.
fine. That's fine. Yes, I understand where you're going from because he did come
So,
out of the bench. He didn't. He
and he
didn't play
did
a lot
want
of
to get
minutes.
traded at one point to
Gian
But
also
Houston.
the
bring
question,
Gian also
the
brings up
question.
a good point that Shaq did made a difference against the Pistons. So chill.
Okay. Oh, like as far as when it was in Miami.
Yeah, Wade. Yeah, Wade doesn't win it without Shaq, and Shaq
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
win it
yeah.
without Wade.
Again, it was just for the sake of the argument
That's
here.
valid. That's valid.
But ¿qué te iba a decir? See, now it made me lose my point of concentration here. But anyway, so again, we come back to what the argument or what the statement and what we're having an argument here. You claim that Shaq overall is the better
Had a
player than
better
Kobe.
career than Kobe.
Yeah, and it's false. It's
Yeah, no,
false.
at that point,
No, that's not my argument. My argument to you is the
That
better
is
player.
don't stop doing that. Stop doing
I'm
that.
not doing that.
Pow
And
pow.
listen,
This
the
boy
better,
rage baiting you, dog.
Pow pow. Stop it.
the better
Stop it.
player is
So
Shaq.
far I haven't
If
broken
you
my
want to
stream,
argue, listen
Okada.
to me. Listen to
So
me.
far I
If you
haven't
want to
broken my
argue
stream,
all of the
Okada.
rainbow foodie, listen. If you want to argue to me about every rainbow team that Shaq has been in and every fruity pebble that he's been in and whatever, you could argue all you want. Shaquille O'Neal is a better player, and let me tell you why. Because Kobe barely even makes it to the top 5 in the greatest players of all time. You want me to tell you why? Because he's
That
not
is
better
a
than Jordan.
different
He
argument. That is a
no,
different
but it
argument.
adds to this argument. I'm gonna tell you why it adds to this argument. Because he's not better than Jordan. He's two to Jordan, but he's not better than LeBron.
I agree. And Jordan,
I
and
got
Jordan
Duncan
is
over.
where? And Jordan is where? Number one, right?
No. Oh, you could argue that all you want. I got LeBron over Jordan every single time.
Okay, but you just clearly said if Jordan was no, if Jordan is number one, and if and we're
No,
speaking
in the
here.
shooting guard position.
Hold
In the shooting guard
on,
position is Jordan,
hold
Kobe,
on.
and
No, no,
Wade.
no, no, no. Because you brought out the
Yes.
Mount Rushmore, and we're gonna talk on it now. All right. You did this to yourself, not me. Remember that. All right. So now
You
everyone
hasn't
take
made a
out their
point.
notepad and take notes. Okay. If which we mutually agreed right now, if Jordan was number one, you clearly said that Kobe was number two. So on top of
Yeah,
that,
in the all-time shooting.
hold on,
Yeah, all-time
players.
shooting guards. Yes.
Hold on, players. So if Kobe was number two, you clearly are stating that your homeboy LeBron was at number three.
No, brother. No,
Oh,
no, no,
I'm
no.
just saying, I'm going based off
No,
you.
no,
I'm
no,
going
brother.
based off you, Michael.
You
I'm
can
going
listen,
based off you.
listen. Anyone that's really into sports and is into the NBA would argue and tell you that LeBron and Jordan is the argument for the GOAT list. That's it.
That what? That what?
That the only argument when it comes to the GOAT of all time on who we say is the GOAT, we argue LeBron and Jordan. That's who we argue. We don't bring up Kobe. We don't have
Time
that.
out. Time out because that's a different argument. That's a different argument. You're
That's a
going off the
different
rails.
argument for a different
Yeah,
episode.
exactly. You're going off the rails. You're going off the rails. Let's
Okay, go.
focus up here. I know it's hard because you've gotten torched the whole night, and I understand. I understand. Your mental health is very important to me, Michael.
Look,
I'm
Oh
because
very
my
I
much
God.
care
I,
about
I
it.
want to go to the lightning round, and then I want to end the episode. And Michael, I want to clear something out to you, bro. We are gonna do this again, because
Okay.
talking with you today, on top of the fact that it's hilarious how you get cooked out here nonstop.
Oh my
This
God.
is
I
the
have a
narrator,
bunch
by
of
the way.
questions I
This is
would
the
like to
narrator.
ask, but I can't have a 2-hour episode today. So let's go back to the basis of everything. So overall, the question here was who had a better career, Shaq or Kobe?
No, the
If
better
that
career.
is the question,
Hold
Kobe.
on, let him answer. Let him
Cool.
answer.
Cool. Kobe had the better career, but Shaq is a better player.
Y'all heard it here. Hold, time out. Y'all heard it here. He answered the question. He admitted to defeat. That makes him 0 and
No, it's
2.
not defeat. How
It's
is that
not me
defeat,
saying
dude?
it. Just watch
What?
the
How is
video.
that
The
Dog, you
video has
talking
said
about
it for
LeBron,
itself.
dog. You 0-2, dog.
Yo.
Shaq was a better player, and I'm
Yo,
taking
hey,
Shaq on my team.
by the way, first take ESPN. If you ever want to take a shot on me, I'm more than open. I'm very flexible. I can fly out whenever you desire. We're on request. Like I'm available. But this was a pleasure, Michael. This really was. This won't
Oh,
be the like Julio said. This won't be the last time. But I suggest you highly do your homework the next time you try to come at me before I cut your neck off, boy. Now
So
go
one,
look,
home and
one,
look.
sleep,
So
boy.
one.
wait, time out. So
Go to
time
sleep.
out, time out. Because Juan, you gave me a set of questions here of a lightning round. But
Where's
at
my
the
set of
end,
questions with the lightning round?
I'm gonna ask one more question to Michael, and we're gonna
Okay.
end it there on tremendo controversy. We're not gonna
Okay.
give a response to what he has to say.
I'm not gonna
We're
be
not.
able to
We're
answer.
just
I'm not gonna. Oh, he
so
disappeared. Oh, he
so. All
look.
right.
This
So
this is how
lightning round.
concerned I am about
Lightning
Michael.
round.
Michael, you okay? Michael, are you
First,
okay?
first question. First question. First question. You need your team needs to take a clutch shot. Who are you having it take? Jordan or LeBron?
A clutch shot, LeBron.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, the ambulance is outside. Give me the respirator. I need help. Jesus, háblame.
LeBron.
Jesús,
Oh,
háblame.
hey,
Take
get
LeBron, bro.
the machines.
All right. All right.
Stupid. What's up with this guy?
If you had to pick a player's footwork between Kobe or Shaq, who do you pick?
Footwork? Like, okay, what? So, in what sense? In the post or like
Let's see how much
as
basketball
in
you
play?
really know
But hold on,
about
hold on,
there.
because hold on. You can't just say that. Like,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
post, I'm taking Shaq.
Overall.
But I think that question is invalid, bro. Honestly, footwork.
I'm asking the question because we've had the argument with Juan before and you already said an answer. So are you playing conservative here
Hold
because of
on.
the
No, I'm not
chat
playing
Hold
or
on.
conservative.
because you
Hold
don't want
on.
to give
Hold
me
on.
a
Hold
real
on.
That
answer?
question is invalid because footwork could be determined on a lot of different plays.
Hold
in
on, hold
basketball.
on. I wanna read a comment that just caught my attention here from the chat. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say what it says to specific terms, but I am gonna make it to an understanding point for everybody to understand. So it says from anonymous source. At this point, the only thing Michael could argue is that he works at X Park. That's the only thing he could argue, and I should
Michael,
win.
Gian said that for a clutch shot. Why didn't you pick Steve Kerr?
Because he wasn't an option.
Oh, he wasn't not all of a sudden.
Okay,
Yo,
Shaq,
rewind,
LeBron, or Steve
rewind
Kerr?
the tape. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape because it's
Dale.
funny, bro.
He
It
wasn't an
makes,
Shaq,
option.
okay, LeBron, Jordan, or Steve Kerr? Who do you pick?
Steve
oh,
Kerr, fucking do it like he's Steve Kerr.
now he's having fun. Now he's having fun because he knows he lost. He knows he
We're
lost.
taking Steve Kerr,
Oh
fucking.
my
We're taking
God.
Steve Kerr to take the last shot.
Gian,
LeBron,
Gian said,
LeBron might
Hey,
get
Gian
a
yo,
said
one
that.
my,
point play.
Okay, Gian
hey,
said
yo,
this
LeBron might
guy's
get
an
Michael
a
has
animal.
no
one point
common
play.
sense. That's the problem.
Oh my God, bro. All right, so now Moncada. Juan, this is gonna
What's
be
up?
my controversial question. All right,
All right, go ahead, throw it.
if you have to pick right now between, let's say, a prime Kobe or a prime Curry, who do you pick?
Prime Curry.
Wait. You said what? What you said? What again? Please restate the question.
Wait,
If he
hold on.
has to
Let's
pick
start
a
here. Let's start here.
prime Kobe
Wait,
or a
wait. This
prime
is a team.
Curry,
A
who would
team.
he
Moncada, be
pick?
I'm building
quiet.
a team.
With the narrator speaking, Moncada, you had your turn and you didn't take advantage of it.
I told Moncada he has a chance to pick prime Kobe or prime Curry. Who does he pick? And he
I don't
said
get to
Curry.
answer this, right? It's only for Moncada.
Wait. But wait, can I ask you a question? Wait. This is like I pick him on my all-time team.
Well,
Dude,
right now
listen
you
to the
have a team
question.
that's struggling, and you need to pick one of those two guys in the prime.
Basically, who do you build around, bro? It's not that
Okay,
hard.
so yeah. I mean, the team is in a struggle regardless because Kobe is not gonna pass the ball.
Yo,
That guy
you
can't pass the
see,
ball for shit.
bro, you
He takes
see
dumb
why I'm gonna
shots.
break my computer,
He
bro?
takes stupid
You
shots,
see
bro.
why I'm
One,
gonna throw my
one. You
computer out
know,
the window
Kobe
right
takes.
now? Like, yo,
Oh, we
Yo,
have people agreeing with Moncada Juan in the chat. They're saying low key they go with Curry.
no, because this is the problem with this is a new generation in the comments right now.
but
This
what
is
is that?
this
You see
is
what I'm
the
saying? Like you're
this is
just
new
that's the
gen.
problem. You don't. You're
This
not.
is
You're
new
not
gen.
interested in
Yeah,
listening.
Juan, that's the problem. That you don't get it, bro.
Oh, I don't. I guess I don't. I guess I don't get
No,
what greatness looks like. I guess I
no,
don't
you
get what
don't.
more championships
Clearly,
looks
no,
like.
clearly you don't. No, clearly you
I
don't.
guess I
I
don't
think
get
you
what
have the wrong
greatness looks
jersey
like.
too.
Huh?
I think we need to get you
Oh,
a 23 on that.
wait. Now the chat saying nah, Kobe. Oh, and even the
I
chat got divided
guarantee
on this
you.
one.
Papa, they're trolling. The only imagine you have Michael, that is the greatest troll of all time. That's the only reason why he got an opportunity to be on this episode in the first place. The guy, you can't take him seriously. Come on now, man.
What do you? No, listen. I'm. I don't know. I'm
Look,
thinking Curry, bro. The guy
Michael,
can shoot the
Michael,
ball. Who's
look,
gonna
Michael.
stop Curry, bro? Like,
Michael, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You definitely won in one category. And if there ever
what?
was a debate to have as greatest troll of all time, you win it by a landslide. Because
Okay,
players,
okay, one.
there ain't
Okay,
no
now
truth
let
to
me
what
ask
you're
you a
saying,
question.
my
Let me
boy.
ask you
Like
one,
this is done.
one. Kobe's not a great 3-point shooter. Do we know that? Stop. Stop. Don't not tell me that Kobe's a
Okay,
great 3-point shooter.
okay. Time
That
out
guy's
because
a
I know where you're
I
terrible
knew
taking.
shooter.
this
Hold
question was gonna
on,
be good.
hold on,
I
because I
knew this
know where
question
you're
was gonna be
taking this.
good.
I know where you're taking this because and it's a hello again. It shows how much lack of, I guess, agility that your brain has to process things,
Go ahead.
because you're going to the point where you're clearly gonna say what we already know. Curry is one of the best 3-point shooters of all
No,
time.
no,
We
no, no, no.
know
You're
that.
wrong. You're wrong.
We
That is the greatest shooter of all time.
I'm
That
wrong.
is the greatest shooter of all time.
Okay, all right.
Take
Again,
out Reggie
we
Miller out of that list. Take out
again
Klay
we
Thompson.
are, but I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. But you
Yeah,
said
but
3-point. You said 3-point, and that leads into a bias into what Curry is known for. Right or wrong? Right or
okay,
wrong?
so yeah, but like Curry's the greatest shooter. Like he can shoot the ball. Like I could not. He's the greatest shooter. Like
Well, no
what do we?
shit, Michael. I could shoot the ball too.
So so my thing
You
is
wanna
so
go
my
to the
so
court right now?
Michael,
And
you're
I'll show you
starting to
how I
sound like
shoot the
Allen
ball.
Iverson, but instead of practice, you're saying shooter. Come on, dog.
but okay, yeah, but Kobe takes horrible shots, man. I don't.
Look,
I'm
I
not.
get
I've
it.
never been a fan of
You
Kobe's
guys weren't
game, bro.
prepared. Look, you
Has
guys
hold
weren't
on. Let me
prepared for
let
this
me bring.
topic.
Huh? What happened?
You guys were prepared for this time, but don't worry, Moncada. Next week, I'm gonna have you on here again. We're gonna go live, and I'm gonna have the chat give me 3 questions they want to hear you answer to, just to give them some comedy, bro. Because you're a pure comedy today, like Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr. Yo,
Yeah, Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr saved that man's legacy, man. You can go look
Oh
that up.
my God,
yo,
this guy continues. I'm telling
this
you,
guy, hey,
Yeah,
this
yo,
guy
you're nuts,
continues,
yeah.
dog.
bro.
And then
Yo,
when he
you said
lost
this
Horace, hey,
live, dog,
listen.
on YouTube.
When that man,
Crazy,
Greatest
when
dog.
that,
troll
hey,
of all
listen. When
time.
Michael
You
Jordan
know
lost
what?
Horace Grant,
What,
when Michael
Michael? You
Jordan
know
lost
what,
Horace
Michael?
Grant, he said,
You know what, Michael? Change your freaking Instagram name to greatest troll of all time, because that's what you are. Change it right now.
Mira,
"Listen,
look at the chat. He had guys working out with him at 4 a.m. Angel, Michael forgot about Team USA, Kobe.
Which I didn't
Yeah,
even bring up. Which I
yeah.
didn't even
oh
bring
my
up. Oh my God,
God, dog,
Angel, thank you so much. Look at how pressured he's getting right now.
oh my
Listen.
God,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna run through
God,
Pau Gasol's chest. I'm gonna
Hey,
Angel.
run through
Michael,
Pau
Hold on, hold
next
on.
Gasol's
time we go
chest."
live, have your little trolls in the chat too, bro, because right now you're just
Angel with
getting
the assist of the episode. Michael disappeared. Oh, he couldn't take it anymore. I'm sorry,
I'm
guys.
right here. I'm right here,
There
El
he
chilling.
is. There he
Internet
is again.
Hialeah.
You know,
Failed him.
that guy disappears just like LeBron disappears in the finals. You know, that's why his record is the way it is. But anyway, um, we're gonna talk about this that Angel just brought up a little bit. I'm gonna be quick. I know Julio, you're limited, and I'm gonna be very precise to the point. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this, which he mentioned, and Angel just had the assist of the episode right now, which I didn't even bring up. That's how much I killed you with, brother. But anyway, um, clearly, and it's in a documentary. You don't want to take it from me? Look it up on
I
Netflix.
ran
It's
through
on
Pau
Netflix.
Gasol's
It's on
chest.
Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. All right, one of the greatest coach of all time. Literally said it, aka Duke Legend. Y'all know who he is.
Coach K.
Yup.
Ya cuenta, cuenta,
Yup.
cuenta, todo el mundo
He
cuenta.
literally said it. He literally said it.
Por
He
la
literally said
mañana
it.
café.
We need one more. We need one more missing piece. And guess who that was? And guess why they won that year in the Olympics?
Oh, narrators, huh?
None other than number 10, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Mamba.
The Mamba, baby. Mámatelo, papá, porque hoy vas a dormir lindo. Bye bye.
Gian, shut it down. Juan is stomping and insulting Moncada. There's no respect. All right, guys, look, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it here. I'm gonna come over with a couple other questions and we'll go live next week. But Moncada, I'm sorry, the Michael Jordan is a bad. Anywho, all right, y'all. And for
Steve
those of you
Kerr.
who joined in today in the chat, if you want to join in on the next live, let me know, man. I got you guys. Hopefully, you can help our boy Moncada because this man clearly does not know ball. With that being said,